What's going on, everybody? Welcome to episode number 5 of my PSG career mode for FIFA 14. And I had 2 comments on the last video about players I should get, and they were actually really good suggestions, but unfortunately I only have $7 million for transfer budget. He also said to list Lavezzi, which I would also agree with, because he's not getting a whole lot of playtime with Royce. Royce is an absolutely tremendous player in this game, and there's no way I would ever sell him or, you know, bench him or anything. So I go ahead and transfer list Lavezzi there, and he said, and the comment said about Varane. I just go ahead and inquire about him, and the inquiry I got back was insane. Like, it was such a high price for I guess because he's so young and has the potential, but I couldn't believe how high they offered for him. So right now I'm not too I guess not too thrilled with my defense right now. It's okay. I did have 2 outside backs injured, but they're recovering. So the Vanderweer or Vander Wheel or whatever that guy's name is, he does come off his injury in the middle of this episode, but I probably won't play him for a couple weeks because he probably won't be fully healed yet. So I go ahead and look for Walker as well. I've used him in Ultimate Team, and he is a very good player, and he's very pacey, and he's young as well. And the inquiry they gave me for him actually wasn't too bad. And this is a longer episode because this game right here has a total of 8 goals in it, and it's just insane. I probably have about 10 clips for this game. And the comment also said to use Cavani more, and I intend on using him a lot. It's because at this point it's between Cavani and Ibra for the starting position, and Ibra's just been playing so well. I don't want to bench him. So yeah, in this game I actually do end up subbing Cavani early on because well, you'll see here soon. And yeah, I do have Van der Weel still injured at this point, so yeah, I go ahead and get some of the tired players off the field, and you know, try to get some fitness players in there. Royce and Ben Arfa and Ibra is like my dream 3 attackers at this point. Like, I wouldn't want anybody else at this point. They just play so well together, and they're just performing really well. So we go ahead and start off here with a nice pass to Digne, and it goes out of bounds. So we all know how OP corners are this year. So 4th minute, nice little header right there for Ibra, and that's only the 4th minute. That's just getting things started at this point. You know, scoring an early goal, you think you have the upper hand, and you think you're going to control this whole match, and that's definitely how this match went. But they do come right back in the 5th minute with I guess a little bit of a lucky goal. It was a decent goal. I don't know how either my keeper or my defender didn't get it, but right here we have another corner, and it does hit the crossbar, which is unfortunate because Thiago Silva actually has not scored a goal yet, I don't believe. But Ibra with a beautiful volley right there in the 12th minute will put us up 2-1, and I just love that celebration right there, especially with Ibra because he's so big. It just fits him so well. But yeah, that just gets things started right there, and a beautiful ball to Royce. And Royce's finesses are so insane. Like, the placement, the power, the accuracy, it's all there with his finesse shots. It's insane. Another ball to Royce, he gives it to Ibra right there, and he does a nice little fake shot, and right there is his hat trick in the 27th minute. And at that point right there, I do go ahead and put in Cavani, because I knew at this point it was going to be a blowout, and that's what it ended up being. Yeah, Cavani is an unbelievable player as well. He's very strong, got the pace, got the shot, I should use him more, but between Ibra and Cavani, it's hard to use them both. And the formation I'm using only has one striker. And right here, you'll just see how good Cavani is. I have no idea how he manages to get this ball and score right here. He just happens to get by everybody, and right there with a beautiful finish in the 34th minute. And I love that celebration as well, just a little dance right there. Yeah, I'm doing it right now. Don't laugh at me. Anyhow, and this is after halftime. I decided to skip that, and look at that. Oh my days, look at that chip. Royce is probably my favorite player on this team. And all of FIFA, he's probably my favorite player. It's just he has everything that you want in a player. And I had to include the replay because that is actually my first chip goal of FIFA 14. And it was a beautiful goal. Yeah, right here, Ben Arfa feeds it off to Maxwell, and I don't like crossing. I just don't like crossing. I know it's really good in this game, but Ben Arfa with the beautiful finesse finish. Again, proving why on the right wing I just love to have lefties. And that just wraps up this match with 15 shots there, and they had 2, I believe. So it is transfer deadline day as well. And I actually don't acquire anybody or sell anybody in transfer deadline day. I actually did get an offer for Alex, but I did a counter offer, and apparently it was too high. But right there, they want $35 million for Varane, which is absolutely insane in my opinion. And they also wanted $25 million for Walker, which is understandable because he's one of the better right backs in the BPL, and he's young as well. He's 23. I could definitely use some outside backs at this point. I probably should have just tried to get another right back or left back just as a second string, or maybe even a cheap first string for all that. But yeah, right there, Alex gets an offer. They want $5 million for him. I bump it up to $6 million, but eventually they do come back saying that is too much for them. It's only $1 million more. I don't know what the big deal was for them. I don't know why they didn't want that. It is like 11:30 right now where I live. I had to work today, and yeah, actually in the comments the guy also said about the Zakari guy. He's supposed to be a winger. I don't know if he misspelled his name or something because he didn't show up. All that showed up was a center mid, and I don't think that's who he was talking about because it's a different first name as well. So actually he doesn't look bad either, but I saw that 2-star weak foot, 2-star skill moves, and moved right out of there. Yeah, I forget what I was doing. Oh yeah, right here. And then I just try to search for his first name, even though it says search for his last name, but you know, you never know, it might show up. So we go ahead and search for this guy, and he just doesn't show up, so I just go ahead and move on. And I think I'm playing really well right now, and I do end up going into the settings just to check if I happen to change the difficulty to world class or to professional. My fault. Because of that last game, they just seem to be playing so bad, and 7-1 is probably the biggest deficit I've ever had for world class. And world class definitely isn't easy in my opinion. It's a little bit of a challenge, but I think just with their they are in a very strong team, and it was a League 1 game as well. Usually like cup games can sometimes be easier than league games, or vice versa. I don't know. But yeah, that was a League 1 game, and they seemed to play so bad. They had bad defense, bad movement. Yeah, I just didn't know if I happened to change it back to professional or something like that, because that's how bad they were playing. So I don't know if I was just playing good or the formation just was a bad choice for them. Yeah, it says right there that they did not want anything to do with the offer I had for Alex, which is only $1 million more. I actually would have definitely accepted that. I don't really have any future plans for him since he is 32, I believe, and he's not too fast, but he is very strong. I think he has about 92 92 strength, which is very good, but his jumping is not that great. So yeah, we do come up against Bordeaux, I believe, for a cup match. I might be wrong. And it is the first round of this. Yeah, it is Bordeaux. And if you recall, a couple episodes ago, we did actually lose 2-1 to Bordeaux. So this is kind of like a rematch for us. So yeah, right here I just look at the settings to make sure, and sure enough, it's still in world class. But yeah, I'm guessing maybe it had to be the formation, because sometimes just formations don't match up well against each other. And I checked right there, it is a League 1 match, so it was just really strange how they played that bad. But I go ahead and save it because that would suck if you know, my disk froze or something like that. Actually, if I do have the monthly scouting updates right here. I have 3. I think I have 1 scout with 5-star judgment, 5-star experience. Might be wrong. Might be this guy. This keeper looks to be very, very strong, and he's actually 2 months scouted. So I'll try to keep that in there. These guys, I just continue to scout them. I try to look for at least a minimum of like 70 potential, up there with like 92, 93 potential max. Obviously, anything higher than that's fine. And then right here, I just start rejecting all the players. I think this is like a 1-star experience, 1-star potential kind of guy, or it might be a little more. But yeah, he doesn't seem to give me very good players back. And this guy as well, just not the best of players. But that one goalkeeper, I would definitely keep an eye on. Might give him some games once he turns 16, put him in this in the actual squad. And yeah, I think Sirigu's 26 maybe. Yeah, I think he's around that age. So he still definitely has some play time, especially for a goalkeeper. They can usually play until 42, 43. And yeah, I really appreciate all the feedback I've been getting on these videos, especially for just starting off. It's been 4 episodes, and I already have about probably 40 views total on all of them in just a week, which really makes me want to upload more. And editing is a little lengthy, especially for this time of night. It takes about half hour for the gameplay. It takes about another half hour to edit, and then the length of the video to commentate on it. But I really do enjoy it though. It's a good time. I love manager mode. Like I said in the beginning, like just getting that one youth player and making him your own. And this game right here was one of those boring ones. Not a whole lot of scoring, not a whole lot of action. It was a whole lot of midfield play. Right here I do have a chance, and Lucas cannot capitalize on that offer. I think this is the first time I played Lucas in this season, and he's actually a very good player. I don't know, he just doesn't have everything that I'm looking for. He doesn't really have the strength or anything like that. But Royce right there had another good opportunity, and we cannot capitalize on the corner. So moving on. Royce has a nice little run, but he's getting tired, so I decide to pass it off, and I almost run to my player. And look at this finish from Cazorla. What a beautiful, beautiful finesse shot in the 81st minute. So I'm feeling pumped after that. I have to give Bordeaux a lesson not to give Cazorla open space like that. So we go ahead and do that, and that just about finishes off this game right here. That was just a beautiful finesse shot. I think that might be... Oh no, he did have that free kick goal, but that's his second goal right there in just 2 or 3 games. So he was a really good pickup. Look at that right there. I have 8 shots. They didn't even have 1 shot. So it was really more of a defensive game for both sides. Yeah, it was a lot of midfield play, and Maxwell was disappointing not to start. I didn't realize he was so old. He's actually 32, I believe, and That's pretty old. So I decided not to give him the game. I don't care if he's pissed at me or whatever. He can leave if he really wants to. And we do have a nice couple week break there, so we can get all the fitness back. And there we go with Korea Republic and Ireland potential manager jobs. I have no interest in managing for those sides. So I go ahead and praise Royce for this next match against Monaco, and that is Falcao's new team. So that's actually going to be for the next episode. So thanks for watching, guys. This was episode 5, and I'll probably upload episode 6 tomorrow. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys.